All right, Miss Natalie, you have a really interesting story and path because you started as an assistant, and you're now president, and you're also a creator in your own right. So I would love for you to share a little bit of that journey of how you were able to tap into your own innovation with you being a creator and now president of Dobrik.
Yeah, I feel like I have a very unique come-up story, and one of my greatest, longest friends, I've known him since I was 10 years old, ended up being a very successful YouTuber, which gave me a really amazing opportunity to come in and help him grow his business and, ideate on how do you have businesses and do different things other than just creating videos. You need to have like a partner that's thinking about those things. And from that, that was 6 years ago now, and we've had a multi-million-dollar merchandise line, perfume, restaurant, we're trying to do it all. But I think just, being friends and really knowing and understanding him as a person, I feel like that's something that sometimes lacks in the space. There's lots of agents and managers and things that come in and they want to capitalize on what's happening or who's popular or who's selling. But really understanding your client on a friend level, on a professional level, has allowed us to do so many amazing things and have such great success.
And one of the things that you really had to navigate, especially in the online brand space, is learning how to pitch and negotiate partnerships and collaborations.
Yeah.
So how did you navigate that in the beginning, and how have you seen that evolve?
It's funny because you're taking all these, pre-pandemic when there wasn't Zooms and you weren't sort of face-to-face, you were just taking phone calls with people. And down the line, I would eventually meet people face-to-face and they'd be like, oh, you're Natalie? You're the Natalie that's in the videos, but also, the person on the phone call that's negotiating these brand deals. And I was only like 22, 23. And, but I just sort of took the initiative. Like I saw a gap in what he was doing and I wanted to fill that, and I saw this opportunity, and I've seen other creators that have done similar things and capitalized, and if they can do it, why can't we,
Beautiful. And then Natalie, how do you feel content plays a role in the growth of a personal brand? And I know that you've had such a big hand in that with what you do, especially on the YouTube side.
Yeah, I think going back to my sort of positioning and my perspective, being a part of the content and being a part of the actual creative process has given me such a different and unique perspective that I feel like a lot of representatives don't typically have. And so I understand all the time, the effort, the thought, and how the creative actually comes together to make something as simple as a YouTube video or a TikTok or a story or whatever the content piece might be. To a brand that you're selling it to, they're just trying to purchase a story or a post or whatever, but to the actual person that's creating it, it's typically a lot more is involved than just creating something to sell off. And so just understanding that value of whoever you're representing and your client and whatnot is really, really important.
I feel that the world, it doesn't give you what you want, it doesn't give you what you need. The world gives you who you are. And so I want to know from each of you, this is a little bonus round, quick fire, who did you need to become in order to be the success that you are today?
I think for me, self-confidence was a really big thing, and I think it's interesting because I was involved in the content, and you can see the Natalie 6 years ago that was the assistant versus the Natalie that's sitting up here today. I'm the same person, but there's like a sense of confidence that I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is a good feeling. So confidence is key.
Yes.